Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my April book haul. I've decided to do my April book haul a little bit earlier, kind of in the middle of the month, just because my birthday is at the end of the month and I wasn't sure if I was going to be getting books for my birthday, so I figured if I did, I could do an extra video, like maybe a birthday book haul or something like that. So today I'm just going to show you the books that I have purchased so far throughout the month of April, and I do not plan on purchasing any more books besides the ones that I'm showing you today. Unless I get like a gift card or something for my birthday, then I might get something else. So the first book that I got is called Lincoln at Gettysburg, The Words That Remade America by Gary Willis. And I don't know if you guys know this, you probably do, but I'm obsessed with Abraham Lincoln. I love pretty much anything about him. I collect books about him. I'm just fascinated with him, and I don't know if it might be to the point where it's a little bit creepy how fascinated I am with him, but I love Lincoln. And I got this book at a really cute shop on Instagram, and I think it's called Together We Read. I will link it down below. The people that run that shop are freaking amazing because they know that I love Lincoln among many other things, so they kind of look out for books that they think that I'll like, and then they'll like send me a message and say, hey, do you have this book? Do you want it? And then they'll give me a very reasonable price for a book, and they're very fast with their shipping. So I just love that shop so very much, and I just wanted to give them a shout out. They're not sponsoring me to do this. I just wanted to give them a shout out because they are awesome and I love them so much. The next book that I got is a new addition to Alice in Wonderland that I didn't have, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it to bits, and I'm so glad that I get to add it to my collection. It's a little bit different in the way that it's presented. It's illustrated by Gwynedd Hudson, and the illustrations are freaking gorgeous. And it's kind of odd. It has like these little film sheets over the pictures, and I don't know if that's to like preserve the pictures, but I think that it's a brilliant idea because the pictures still look excellent because they have that little film over them. These illustrations are really gorgeous, and I would hate for them to start yellowing or something like that because they're absolutely gorgeous, so I'm very excited to add this one to my collection. The next book that I got is Flawed, and it's by Cecilia Ahern, and I think that the cover to this book is really cool. When you take off the dust jacket, it looks like that, and the back of it looks like that. So basically what this book is about is a girl who lives like this model life, and she has the perfect boyfriend and everything like that. And she does something that she shouldn't have done that may result in her being incarcerated. And it says that she could be branded and she could be flawed. Synopsis says that this depicts a society in which perfection is paramount and flaws lead to punishment, and where one young woman decides to take a stand that could cost her everything. This book just sounded really appealing to me, so I decided to pick it up. I've never read anything by Cecilia Ahern, but I'm pretty sure that she's written other stuff, and this is apparently her first young adult novel. And I picked up The Walls Around Us by Nova Rensuma. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't really know what this is about. It sounds like some of it takes place in a juvenile detention center while some of it takes place somewhere else, and there's two different characters, Violet and Aurora, and I really like that name, by the way. I basically saw this at Barnes & Noble, and I picked it up and I read like the first 2 pages and I was pretty much hooked, so I decided to give this one a shot. I've seen it around a lot, but I haven't heard too much about it. Then I picked up Wink Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tchok. I'm probably butchering that so bad. I cannot remember how to pronounce her name, and I love her writing. I loved Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea and Between the Spark and the Burn. I thought that the writing in those books was absolutely beautiful, so I'm really excited to read this, and I really love the cover art on this. The only thing that I don't like about this book so far is that it's so tiny. Like, I didn't really want to pay full price for this book because full price was $17.99 for a book that is like barely over 200 pages. Luckily, I had a coupon, so I didn't have to pay a regular price, but that is a bit expensive for something this small. Nonetheless, I am looking forward to it. Then I picked up First Life by Gina Showalter, and this is the same author that wrote Alice in Zombieland, and basically that's what made me want to buy it, and then I read the synopsis on it, and I really wanted to get it after that. So basically it's about this girl who is like fighting with her parents about what's going to happen to her after she dies, like her life after her death, which is just weird to me. It says, in the Everlife there are two realms in power, and I'm not really quite sure how to pronounce them, but they are longtime enemies and deadly rivals. Both will do anything to recruit the main character, which is Tenley. It says that First Life is merely a dress rehearsal and real life begins after death. And that just, to me, blows my mind. Like, I don't really understand the concept of how that would work, and I really want to read it to figure out how this world is developed, and I really like the cover as well, and I'm very excited to read this book. The last book that I picked up is not one that I would typically get, but it's called The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. First of all, the cover is amazing. It seems like most of the books that I'm showing you today have really beautiful covers. So basically this book touches on some really sensitive topics. The main character is raped by her brother's best friend, and that is not a spoiler, it's actually in the synopsis. And this story is told from 4 different parts, from her freshman and her sophomore, junior, and senior year, and her struggle dealing with being raped and how to cope with that. And it seems like from the synopsis that she doesn't want to tell anyone, so I don't really know what to expect from this book. I'm intrigued by it, and it's, like I said, not something I would normally pick up, but it does sound really interesting, and I really want to find out more about this book, and I will let you guys know what I think of it. So those are all the books that I got this month. Little update, I got a new job, so I'm not going to be posting videos as often. I would like to post a video like once a week, probably on the weekends, because that's the best time for me to do it, because work is insanely busy right now, and by the time I get home I'm too exhausted to film videos. But hopefully I'll be able to keep up the momentum of at least posting 1 video a week. If you have any suggestions for videos that you want me to do, please let me know. If you want me to review any of the books that I just showed you, also let me know, because I would love to do that. I'm still reading some books that I need to do reviews on, so look out for that. I haven't had a lot of reading time lately, so my wrap-up is probably not going to be very impressive this month, but it is what it is. So let me know in the comments below what books you read this month, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!